Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media. My name is Guy Dawson, and I am the managing member of Classy Communications, a full-service public relations and advertising company. We bring recognition to businesses, individuals, and organizations throughout the world, actually. And if you'd like more information about how you can improve the awareness that the whole world has about your brand, please get in contact with me at 702-845-6129 or by email, guydawson@classycommunications.net. You can also visit the website, www.classycommunications.net. It's heating up out here in Las Vegas, isn't it? Dr. Victoria Boyd is my guest for today. She is with the Philanthropreneur Foundation.
Yes, I am.
And she is, which is actually a partnership of Classy Communications. Her company and mine have been working together on some things for the last couple of months. And philanthropy is a huge part of my business and certainly a huge part of what you do.
Absolutely.
Dr. Boyd. Also, Kwan is here as usual with her high enthusiasm and wonderful smile and personality. Kwan, you ready to do another one?
Of course, anytime. Always ready for you.
Kwan is the rock that holds the whole show together, and so we're enjoying again. Like we were just talking about. Ooh, this is the Las Vegas that I love for about a month, and then I want it to be over.
Yeah. It's heating up. It's heating up. Yep.
Triple digits, and
they're here. They're here. So
yeah.
we just have to learn how to skate through the summer, and we'll make it up there.
What do you do? What do you do when it's hot, Kwan?
Just let the steam come out of my cheeks.
All
Let it go. Be free.
All right. You learned that very early on. You have to accept that if you're going
Yeah.
to live in Las Vegas. The people
Embrace
all over the
it.
world who come for a
Embrace
visit,
it.
they roast for a few days,
Yeah.
and us, we just accept it.
Yeah, we embrace it. We learn how to maneuver and put our little sunshades up in our car and run real fast, or you sit there and hold the steering wheel like this. And
Yeah.
so
Oh, when it gets to where it's 112 and you can't even touch the steering wheel.
Yeah, you drive like this for a while, or with your baby fingers, or you carry a towel.
Is that what you do
I
on those
carry a
super hot
towel
days?
and I
Yeah,
put it on the
that's what
steering
the
wheel.
hell.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Help a
you got to
lot.
do that.
How?
But you learn quickly, or you find a parking structure. You never park in an open parking lot.
That
Yeah.
is something
Yeah.
yes, you do
You
not
learn-
want your car not being in the shade in the
Yes.
summertime in
Right.
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
But the
everything inside will melt.
And your butt get the burn.
Yeah, oh
If
yeah.
You wear, like
I did. I
ladies
I
wear-
sent out a warning one morning on Facebook and said, beware women, do not wear skirts. It's a burn butt day.
That was some insight that I had.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Boy, do I get a lot of insight being in this chair.
You know, hey, we've got to be careful. Well, you wouldn't wear shorts.
Right,
You
no.
just think about that. You know, the seats get
Yeah,
hot.
it gets hot.
It gets hot.
hot.
It gets hot.
It is such a pleasure to have you on, Dr. Victoria. You are about the busiest woman in Las Vegas. Tell us a little bit about the Philanthropreneur Foundation.
Yes, I am just ecstatic the way it has exponentially really exploded from a thought that just sort of was birthed 2 years ago to starting a radio show, which is on first and third Wednesday of every month.
Outstanding show, by the way. I
Thank
love the interview that you did with me.
Thank you. And I always have some great people on there that are really sharing what they have a passion about, and then I get them into the nitty gritty of doing business. And then we launched the Philanthropreneur Journal, which is distributed internationally. We have some great column writers. Just so proud of how that has evolved, and I'm just really excited about that. And then through all of that, came full circle and created my own foundation, the Philanthropreneur Foundation, because even though I was teaching and helping nonprofits, helping entrepreneurs look at how to be more giving and social minded and create their own foundation, there was still this education need. My core is education. I'm a former educator. I taught for and was in the education system for over 32 years. And so I just went back to my core training. And so our mission is building capacity through education and professional services. And we focus on educational programming. So we have a once a month training that's the first Tuesday of every month, and we call it First Tuesday Training, sort of obvious, which is at the Henderson Business Resource Center. And that's just basic systems operations management for nonprofits. Just, come out. That has exploded. Our last few classes have been packed to capacity. And so there is definitely a need out there. And so that's what we're trying to do, is fill that need. And so we're constantly adding different types of courses and ways to learn. So that's what, like, even in this hot summer, we have a lot of events coming up in July and in August especially, and then finally October, our signature Impact Learning Conference will be. And so we just founded 6 months ago. We're only 6 months old. We launched and had a ribbon cutting December 9th, and with all of the things that are going on, I'm sort of,
very busy.
I'm just, oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, okay, we just need to step back a little, but the momentum just keeps coming. I mean, literally, people come to me and say, how can I help? What can I do? And I'm like, okay, let's find a place and let's get it done. I now have a UNLV intern. I have people working and doing all different things. I have column writers. You're one of them. And people are just stepping up because they understand the mission, the purpose, and where the need is, and that we're filling that gap. So I'm just excited to be, I guess, the person behind that little engine, pushing it and keep throwing the coal in there. Go back to an old story, the engine that could, or the
yes,
I know.
You would definitely be categorized as the little engine that could.
Or the Energizer bunny that just keeps
Dr.
going.
Victoria Boyd is all over town doing events, educating entrepreneurs
Yep.
about philanthropy. I was immediately impressed when you had my good friend and mentor, Don Lehner, on the
Yep.
cover of the Philanthropreneur Journal. That was when I first discovered it, and I thought, what a terrific name for an organization.
Yes, absolutely. And the Philanthropreneur literally came to me in the middle of the night, and that's when I do my best work. But I woke up late one evening, and I was like, Philanthropreneur. And within weeks, I was writing a blog on what the Philanthropreneur meant to me. What and how I envisioned this term and where it could go. And I did a little bit of research, because I believe if you're in philanthropy, especially if you're a nonprofit, you must act like an entrepreneur. You must build it as a business. And if you are an entrepreneur, you need to look at causes. You need to be more philanthropic. And so the two terms just really worked with and helped support my beliefs of both sides need to work together in order to move forward. And then it was really validated when I heard Michael Drew speak in Las Vegas back in 2013 on what is called the we cycle. And that's the cycle we are in marketing now, but it's all about community. And I was like, no wonder that's resonating with me. No wonder it's making so much sense and everyone is stepping forward. That's why social media, Facebook, Wikipedia, all of those platforms which are socially based contents, that's why they became popular, because we're in the middle of a we cycle. And so it's coming together just full circle. The Philanthropreneur, I help entrepreneurs think about how can you have impact in the community? How can you give back? Social enterprise. On the nonprofit side, I help them think, you need to think like an entrepreneur. Set up business systems, revenues. Put together your operations so that you can survive. You can't always depend on grants. They're drying up. You can't always depend on other people to step up and do your work. You have to step up and support yourself. Be self-sustaining through social enterprise. So that's the platform I'm pushing forward, plus just having good, solid business systems in place. And that's what I do.
Social entrepreneurship is really a hot topic. I wrote a blog. I have one for my radio show. It was about social entrepreneur topic. It was actually yoga for veterans.
Yep.
It was the most popular blog by far. I think I've got about 8,000 hits on that blog that I wrote. And so that really showed me the significance of social entrepreneurship, and certainly what you're doing fits right into that, that cause, as well as what the WCOBM is doing here. We're going to take a short commercial break, Dr. Victoria, and we'll be back to talk more about the Philanthropreneur Foundation. See you in a few minutes with more of The Guy Dawson Show.